Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Morgan. In today's lesson, used to or would. How are they the same and how are they different? Let's start learning. Used to plus the base verb is used to talk about habits or actions that happened in the past but are not true anymore. When speaking, used to sounds like used to. Used to. Can you practice with me? Used to. Used to. Now let's look at some examples that use used to. I used to live in NYC, but now I live in Florida. I used to live in NYC, but now I live in Florida. I used to live in an apartment. I used to live in an apartment, but not anymore. Maybe I live in a house now. I live in a condo. I used to go swimming every weekend. I used to go swimming every weekend. I didn't used to like kimchi, but now I love it. I didn't used to like kimchi, but now I love it. This means in the past, I did not like kimchi, but now I really love eating it. Okay? Notice when we use the negative, we do not use a D at the end of use. We say, I didn't used to. I used to live with my grandparents. That is not true anymore. Maybe I moved. Maybe I grew up and moved out of their house. I used to live with my grandparents. Now let's talk about would. Would. The L in this word is silent. Would is also used to talk about repeated actions that happened in the past but do not happen now in the present. Usually, when we use would, it is considered more formal. And we usually say when these actions happened in the past. If someone says to me, I would ride my bike, I would be waiting to hear when. When would they ride their bike? That is why it's important to say when this action happened when using would. Now, let's make it clear. You can say, in elementary school, I would ride my bike home. In elementary school, I would ride my bike home. Now we know when. Every Sunday, I would read the newspaper. Is that true now? No. Every Sunday, I would read the newspaper. Now I read a book, or now I watch TV. I would study until midnight in college. I would study until midnight in college. We would play dodgeball in gym class every Friday. We would play dodgeball in gym class every Friday. Mary would take a lot of naps when she was pregnant. Mary would take a lot of naps when she was pregnant. It's very important to know that we cannot use would with stative verbs. For example, know, hate, like, or live. Let's look at some examples. You can say, I used to live with my grandparents. You cannot say, I would live with my grandparents. Live is a state. It is not a repeated action, but it is to live with someone. So we cannot say, I would live with my grandparents. My parents used to have a big dog. Have is the verb, so we cannot use have with would. We cannot say, my parents would have a big dog. For our last example, I used to like coffee. We cannot say, I would like coffee. Like is a state. It is not an action. Can you finish this sentence? When I was a kid, I used to. For example, when I was a kid, I used to catch salamanders by the river. Can you finish the sentence in the comments? Now, can you finish the sentence? Do we use used to, would, or both? Let's look at the first sentence. Brian have long hair. The answer is Brian used to have long hair. Have is a stative verb, so we can only use used to. Next one. My mom cut my hair in the kitchen when I was a kid. Yes, for this one, we can use both. My mom used to cut my hair in the kitchen when I was a kid, or my mom would cut my hair in the kitchen when I was a kid. Cutting is the action, so we can use both. Great job. Let's keep going. I have a Tamagotchi. The correct answer is I used to have a Tamagotchi. Have is a stative verb. We cannot use would. I used to have a Tamagotchi. Do you have any questions? Please let me know in the comments. Today, you learned that used to and would can be used for repeated actions in the past that are not true anymore. You also learned that we cannot use would with stative verbs like have, like, or be. If you enjoyed what you learned, please like and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!